नमस्कार मेरे प्यारे प्यारे साइंस लवर्स। आई होप यू ऑल आर एकदम बढ़िया, एकदम मस्त, एकदम ढिंचाक, सुपर ऑसम यू ऑल आर, and you are really preparing hard for the upcoming NSEJS and SEHSS exam. So how's the preparation going on, guys? I hope I'm audible, visible. जल्दी से निधि मैम को बता दो तैयारी कैसी है NSEJS एग्जाम एंड SEHSS एग्जाम को फोड़ने की। यस, बहुत पास आ गया बच्चों एग्जाम। यस, गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन, अ वेरी 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 warm good evening to all of you. Yes, everyone, how are you all? I hope everyone is fine. And today we have a week quiz on a very fantabulous good questions from class 10th chemistry. Yes, जो क्लास 10th के चैप्टर्स हैं CBSE केमिस्ट्री के, उनके बढ़िया क्वेश्चंस का एक वीक क्विज तैयार किया है सिर्फ और सिर्फ आप लोगों के लिए, ताकि आपकी तैयारी कैसी है। अगर स्कूल सिलेबस 9-10 का जो स्पेसिफिक सिलेबस है उससे क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं, इंटरेस्टिंग और अच्छे लेवल की क्वेश्चन इन योर अपकमिंग एग्जाम्स, राइट? सो एज आई टोल्ड यू, जो हमारा सिलेबस आता है ऑफिशियल सिलेबस, चाहे वो NSEJS है या SEHSS है, वो बात करता है कि अप टू 10th क्लास का CBSE का साइंस का सिलेबस रहेगा। तो लेट्स चेक कि अगर CBSE लेवल के अच्छे क्वेश्चन, सेम सिलेबस से अच्छे क्वेश्चन आते हैं, तो क्या आप उन्हें क्रैक कर पाएंगे, या फिर इन नेक्स्ट 20 डेज, 20 भी नहीं बचे हैं बच्चों तो, राइट, नेक्स्ट 2 वीक्स में आप लोगों को क्या करना चाहिए? क्या आपको 10th और 9th के टॉपिक्स रिवाइज करने चाहिए? क्या आप गुड टू गो है 9th और 10th के टॉपिक्स में? ये सब एनालिसिस मिल जाएगा आज के वीक क्विज के बाद। सो गाइस, आपको क्या करना है, www.weekquiz.in पे जाके कोड यूज करना है। एज यू कैन सी ऑन द स्क्रीन, 235490 235490 इज द कोड टू ज्वाइन गाइस। यस, अ गुड इवनिंग, वेरी गुड इवनिंग ऑल ऑफ यू। सो गाइस, वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में एक लिंक दिया है वीक क्विज का, क्लिक ऑन दैट लिंक गाइस। Just click on that link to be a part of this week quiz, Vedantu का अपना quiz. Yes guys, so Vedantu का अपना quiz, week quiz, you can attempt the quiz. Let's see कि कैसी कर रही है तैयारी मेरी NSEJS और SEHSS की जनता. Yes, so click on the link guys. Yes, yes, of course, Joker. Good evening everyone, good evening. Quickly ज्वाइन द वीक क्विज गाइस, जल्दी से बच्चों वीक क्विज ज्वाइन कर लो, लिंक वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में, जस्ट क्लिक ऑन द लिंक एंड यू आर पार्ट। यस जोकर, मूल की प्रैक्टिस आप करो। देखो मूल ना, अभी अगर प्रैक्टिस करनी है तो क्लास 9-10 का CBSE ICSE की जो जेई फाउंडेशन वाली बुक्स हैं, दैट यू कैन फॉलो और प्रीवियस ईयर ऑफ कोर्स। हाँ जी, यस गाइस, yes of course you can find ranks, of course ranks भी आएंगे। जल्दी से क्विज ज्वाइन कीजिए एवरीवन। आई वांट टू सी कि आप लोग क्या क्लास 10 के टॉपिक के अच्छे क्वेश्चंस जो NSEJS से SEHSS जैसे एग्जाम में एक्सपेक्टेड हैं, क्या आप क्रैक कर पा रहे हो? यस, एंड ऑफ कोर्स वीक क्विज है तो रैंक भी आएगा, लीडर बोर्ड भी आएगा। तो देखते हैं कौन बनता है आज के वीक क्विज का सुपर किंग या सुपर क्वीन। यस गाइस, क्विकली ज्वाइन, लिंक इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स, www.weekquiz.in पे जाके यू कैन लॉग इन 235490 से, या फिर वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में बच्चों एक लिंक दिया है, क्लिक ऑन दैट लिंक, टॉप पे दिया वीक क्विज का लिंक एंड यू कैन बी अ पार्ट। यस ऑफ कोर्स मेगी, दैट बुक इज रियली गुड फॉर NSEJS प्रिपरेशन। डन। जैसे ही आप उस लिंक को क्लिक करते हो, आप जब मैं क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट करूंगी तो यू कैन सी द क्वेश्चन वेयर यू कैन क्लिक देयर ओनली, राइट, एंड यू कैन बी अ पार्ट। तो क्लिक करके यू कैन बी पार्ट ऑफ दिस, आंसर कर सकते हो बाय क्लिकिंग द राइट ऑप्शन जो आपको लगता है। चलो जल्दी से, जो बच्चे मुझसे पूछ रहे हैं कि मैम कितना टारगेट करना है, मैंने टारगेट स्कोर ऑलरेडी बता दिए हैं कि आपकी रिस्पेक्टिव स्टेट, जिस भी स्टेट या यूटी से हो, आपको कितना स्कोर टारगेट करना चाहिए। मैंने कट ऑफ, एक्सपेक्टेड कट ऑफ का सेशन लिया है, टारगेट स्कोर का सेशन लिया। प्लीज डू नॉट मिस दैट सेशन गाइस, उसको जरूर देख लो। ओके गाइस, जल्दी से आई एम वेटिंग फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू टू ज्वाइन द क्विज। सिंपल है भाई, क्लिक ऑन द लिंक एंड यू कैन बी अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस वीक क्विज क्लास 10th के केमिस्ट्री के टॉपिक्स का। Should I start guys? Okay, so many of you have joined the quiz. I hope you have shared, like picked up your favorite avatar. This, yes guys, join. So I am going to start with the very first question of today's week quiz. Description box में link है, click करो to play this quiz, to be a part of this quiz. Very good Ansh. चलो, okay, let us start. Should we start guys? Okay, let us start with the very first question of today's week quiz. Let us have the very first question of today's week quiz right in front of you guys. Okay, Fill in the blanks, the most appropriate option. W is a very reactive metal, reacts vigorously with oxygen and water, therefore stored in. X is a non-metal, soft, dull, and forms dash oxide with oxygen. Y is very reactive, catches fire if exposed to air, therefore stored in water. Z does not react with dilute HCl even on heating, but it reacts with H2SO4. What when it is exposed to moist air for long time, it acquires a dull dash coating. Yes, quickly, what should be the answer, guys? Interesting question. This only question will let me know how you are in metal, non-metal, and chemical equation and reaction. Superb question. Quickly. Yes, guys. Fantabulous question. Okay, okay. So you have answered it, guys. This is interesting question. Very first question, very interesting question. And most of you marked it as B. Not many of you have marked it. So, okay. W is a reactive metal, reacts vigorously with oxygen, water, and therefore stored in kerosene. Of course, it is stored in kerosene. Sodium is reactive metal and stored in kerosene. Right, guys? Okay. So next is X is a non-metal, soft, dull, and forms dash oxide with oxygen. Right, guys? So what should be the answer? Non-metal form acidic oxide. I hope you all know non-metals form acidic oxide. Metallic oxides are basic in nature. So here the answer should be acidic oxide. So I can see two options, B and C. The first option kerosene, the second option in both is acidic. Now let's come to third. Y is very reactive, catches fire if exposed to air, therefore stored in water. Now here it makes a difference whether it is a metal or a non-metal. What can be Y? Yes. So Y is a, in water they are showing that, see, it is a guys non-metal, phosphorus, right? So that is why it is stored in water. It is not a metal. It is a non-metal, phosphorus, because sodium, kerosene, you store sodium, the highly reactive metal, potassium, you stored in kerosene, not in water, guys, right? Because they react with water. So the answer is Y is very reactive non-metal, that is phosphorus, right? So I hope you get it. Yes. What should be the answer? And of course, last is copper. Copper doesn't react with dilute acid, but on heating it reacts with sulfuric acid. I hope you know copper will form a green layer, right? You know that green layer formation in the presence of water, oxygen, right? And you all know copper corroded to form a green layer of basic copper carbonate. So the answer indeed is C. Most of you gave answer as B, which is wrong answer, guys. See, I told you, though they are the question from class 10, but they are going to be interesting question, definitely expected from in an Olympiad exam, right? So the answer is indeed C, guys. Got it? So very few of you gave answer C. Well done, guys. Maza aa gaya. Rocking. Let us move on to the next question. Let's quickly see the next question, guys. Let's have a look at the second question. Chemical tests for four metals A, B, C, D are shown as the following result. Only B, C react with HCl to give hydrogen. B is added to a solution containing the ions of other metals. Metallic A, C, D are formed. A reacts with 6 molar HNO3, but D doesn't. Arrange the metals in their increasing order of reducing agent. Let's see. So those who liberate hydrogen from dilute acids, they are above in the reactivity series. Okay, okay. Let's see, guys. So well done, guys. So obviously, if B and C react with HCl to give hydrogen gas, that means they are above hydrogen in the reactivity series, because only those elements, those metals which are more reactive than hydrogen, which are placed above hydrogen in reactivity series, they can release hydrogen in dilute acids, right, guys? Now, when B is added to a solution of ions of other metals, so when you add B to the solution of ions of other metal, the other metals are formed, metallic form. That means B undergoes oxidation, B replaces other metals, right? That means if B is replacing all other metals, that means it is the, yes, it is a good strong reducing agent, guys, right? Good strong reducing agent. Done. And of course, A reacts with 6 molar HNO3, but D doesn't. That means, of course, A is better than D. Reducing agent, reduction. Yes. So what should be the answer, guys? What should be the answer? The best reducing agent. Which should be the best reducing agent, guys? Which should be the best reducing agent? Yes. So the best reducing agent among them is B because it reduces other and oxidizes itself, right? Yes. Got it? Okay. Done, 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 done. Next question, guys. Let's move on to the next question. Let's A white salt is readily soluble in water and gives a colorless solution with pH 9. The salt should be pH 9, pH 9, pH 9, pH 9, pH 9 quickly, guys. pH 9. So how you can join the quiz, guys? How can you join the quiz? There's the link in the description. Click on that link and join the quiz. Yes, it was increasing. So B is the most. Okay. Yes, B is the most. Avika. Okay, so guys, pH 9 means you have to have a basic solution. Basic solution. Basic solution. Let's just see the basic salts. This is a salt of weak or strong base. This is ammonium hydroxide. Weak base, strong acid salt. That means it is acidic in nature. This is a salt formed by acetic acid, which is a weak acid, and NaOH, that is a strong base. So it is a basic salt indeed. This weak acid, weak base salt, right? So it is, because it is ammonia and acetic acid, it is again kind of neutral salt because both the acid and base are equally weak. Calcium carbonate again is a salt of strong base and weak acid. So answer can be B and D. But they are saying the white salt is readily soluble in water. Calcium carbonate is not soluble in water. So out of B and D, what you should mark, guys? You should mark, of course, basic salts are B and D. But out of B and D, you should also see which is soluble. Right, guys? Okay, let's move on to the next question quickly, guys. Let's see what is the next question from class 10. Interesting, good question, guys. Halke mein mat lena. Okay, in an attempt to demonstrate electrical conductivity through an electrolyte following a Prentice's setup, right? So NaOH is filled in this. Bulb will not glow because electrolyte is not acidic. Bulb will glow because NaOH is a strong base and furnished ions for conduction. Bulb will not glow because circuit is incomplete. Next, bulb will not glow because it depends upon the type of electrolytic solution. So see, there's a beaker, there are 2 electrodes, nails are there, and dilute NaCl is put in that beaker, right? There's a rubber, 2 nails as acting as an electrode, and this external battery which is being connected to it. Quick, 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 quick. What will happen, guys? Bulb will glow or will not glow? You have dilute NaOH. Dilute NaOH. Okay, for conduction of electricity, guys, you need ions or free electrons, right? If there are, in solution, if there are free ions which can move or electrons which can move, then only you can have conduction of electricity. Now, NaOH, it will break into ions to give Na positive, OH negative. It is a strong electrolyte, guys. It is a strong electrolyte. It breaks into ions in solution, dilute NaOH, right? So there are ions in the solution which can conduct electricity and your bulb will glow. Got it, guys? Yes. So the answer is 2 only. Most of you gave the right answer. The bulb will blink ting, 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 because NaOH is electrolyte, it will dissociate into ions. Let's see the leaderboard, guys. Let us have a look at the leaderboard now. Okay, so leaderboard is saying Mohadis ul Zaman is leading. Well done, Mohadis. Keep rocking. Followed by Manika, Dhritiman, Harsh, Anurag, Arush, Divyanshu, Pushpanjali, Ananya, Adarsh. Very well done, guys. You are rocking. You are on leaderboard. Let's move on to the next question, guys. Question number 5th. We have total 20 questions in today's session. When a few crystals of copper sulfate, which is blue in color, is heated in a closed test tube, it changes to dirty white color. It regains color after some time when it is allowed to cool them. What does that mean? You have copper sulfate pentahydrate, blue white roll. You heat it, it becomes white. And if you keep it as such for cooling, after a while, again it turns blue. Yes, guys. Quick, 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 quick. Interesting question. I'm sure everyone must be knowing that. Yes. Okay, 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 okay. Well done, guys. Most of you gave the right answer. So, guys, what happened is copper sulfate CuSO4 dot 5H2 pentahydrate. This is blue in color because of this water of crystallization, right? This. When you heat it, this water evaporates, it goes away and it becomes anhydrous. So it becomes white because that blue color is because of water of crystallization. So it becomes white on heating. And if you keep it as such for cooling, it will again absorb water molecule from air and becomes blue again. Right guys? तो ये बिल्कुल एकदम सही दिया बहुत सारे बच्चों ने, but some of you gave also A, I don't know why, and C. तो आपको जो पूछा गया था, that is what can you fair after like interference आपको निकालना था after reading this, right? Inference जो है आपको बता दिया है मैंने. Next question please. So inference जो था I have told you. Next question guys. Read the following passage carefully and answer the following. The substance which are used to find out whether the substance indicator के बारे में बात की है, right? So sample solutions we have, right guys? So and also we have the color change. I don't know whether you can see it clearly or not. The color with the different indicators are there. Yes, it is cluttered here. I hope it is visible on your V quiz clearly. So question. Acidic medium methyl orange indicator turns. In acidic medium methyl orange indicators. The color of methyl orange in acidic medium, very direct question. Unnecessarily it is. The color of methyl orange in acidic medium is red. In basic it is yellow and on neutral it is orange, right? So well done, methyl orange is red in acidic medium. Next question guys. Prathamesh, just refresh your page. A metal carbonate X on treatment with mineral acid liberates a gas which when passed through an aqueous solution of substance Y gives back X. The substance Y on reaction with the gas obtained at NO during electrolysis of a brine solution gives a compound Z which can decolorize the fabrics, the compound XYZ. Quickly guys, brine solution is sodium chloride solution, NaCl solution. Decolorize the fabric, decode, bleaching powder. What is bleaching powder? Which decolorize the fabric, fade the color of the fabric. Quickly guys. Okay, okay, okay. So of course, calcium carbonate, when you heat calcium carbonate, CO2 gas is evolved. So that CO2 gas, when passed through an aqueous solution of substance Y, gives back X, right? So when it passed through an aqueous solution of Y, that means your CO2 when reacts with, calcium hydroxide, it again forms the X. Now this Y, calcium hydroxide, when reacts with the gas obtained at NaCl on the electrolysis of brine solution, that is aqueous solution of NaCl, you get chlorine gas. So calcium hydroxide on reacting with chlorine gas form bleaching powder CaOCl2, right? So calcium carbonate on heating gives CO2, which reacts with calcium hydroxide to again back the same. And the chlorine gas, when reacts with calcium hydroxide, it forms the bleaching powder. The formula is CaOCl2, which fades the color of the fabric, right? So again, a good question, guys. Let's move on to the next question. Let's see the next question. Zinc granules on reacting with an acid, treating with acid X forms the green zinc sulfate along with the evolution of Y, which turns with the popping, burns with a popping sound, and when brought near to a burning candle, right? So identify, this is super easy, super duper easy, the most common question from class 10, indeed the most important also. The reaction involved here is the basic reaction. But many times this question, this particular reaction have been asked in multiple exams. Yes, guys, let's see how many of you can give the right answer to it. Yes, quickly. So your zinc react with which acid and which gas is evolved? Everyone should get it right, guys. Popping sound. Which gas burns with the popping sound? And the time is up. Oh my god, I am heartbroken, guys. I am heartbroken for those who gave HCl also. Zinc sulfate is formed. So your zinc, when reacts with H2SO4, then only zinc sulfate can be formed. Na, guys? Zinc sulfate is formed. Right? So there has to be sulfate ions. Na? And of course, hydrogen gas burns with a popping sound. Indeed, well done. Badhiya, bahut badhiya. Answer is B. But these 5 kids, you broke my heart, guys. Zinc plus H2SO4 gives ZnSO4 plus hydrogen. Next question, guys. Let's have a look. Oh, let's have a look at the leaderboard first. Okay, still Muhadis is leading and Dritiman at rank number 2, followed by Anurag. Then we have Manika, Avika, Divyanshu, Ramesh, Jagnik, Pushpanjali, and Niranjan. New names I can see on the leaderboard today, guys. Well done. So those who still are not part of week quiz, there's a link in the description box. Click on that link and you can play this quiz with us, right? So just click on the link given in the description box to be a part of this quiz. And the best part is, even I end the session, you can play this quiz and see your ranks. Next question, guys. Let's have a question number 9. Okay, Jaydev. Okay, in this balanced reaction. So you are supposed to balance this reaction. Quick. Balance this reaction, guys. This is a redox reaction. This is a redox reaction. Let's see. Redox balancing is being asked in NSEJS. Okay, guys. Let's see how many of you gave the right answer. Even if you balance it, simply also you'll get it, right? So it is indeed. You can do the balancing here, guys. Simply H2SO4, please see, plus 8Hi gives H2S plus 4I2 plus 4H2O. Yes, guys, so this is how the reaction is being balanced here. Yes, so this is indeed a redox reaction, guys. You can see here. The oxidation state of sulfur is +6. From +6, it is getting down to -2. That means reduction is happening. And iodine from -1 oxidation state to 0. That means oxidation is happening. So it is indeed a redox reaction where loss and gain of electron is happening. So while balancing a redox reaction, guys, you just need not to balance the atom. You need to equate the loss and gain of electron as well, right? Got it? Okay, let's move on to the next question, guys, quickly. Question number 10 for today's week quiz on class 10th. Definitely Breathe and Bloom. Definitely Jaydev will bring the physics quiz also. Which one is the combination as well as exothermic reactions? Super quick, guys. Easy question. Combination as well as exothermic. Exothermic reactions are those in which heat is released. Yes, guys. Okay, okay, okay. Of course, most of you give the right answer, guys. Formation of slaked lime, right? Slaked lime formation. It is indeed an exothermic process. Quick lime, when dissolved in water, it forms slaked lime with the release of heat. Definitely, answer is correct. Next question, quickly, let's have a look at the next question, guys. Right in front of you, we have the next question. Which of the following reaction is example of precipitation reaction where precipitates are being formed? Insoluble salt is being formed in the reaction. So we have calcium carbonate on heating gives CaO plus CO2. Next reaction is Fe plus CuSO4 gives FeSO4 plus Cu. Next is, of course, the reaction with BCl to form BaSO4 and NaCl, Na2SO4 plus BaCl. Here it is blurred. I hope it is clearly visible in your slide where you are attempting the quiz, guys. The last reaction, CaO plus H2O gives calcium hydroxide, that we just did. The formation of slaked lime. Quickly, precipitation reaction where precipitates are formed. Precipitation reaction where precipitates are being formed. Okay, very well done. So what is a precipitation reaction, guys? A reaction in which two soluble salts, when they react, they form an insoluble salt, right? That is the precipitation reaction. The precipitates are being formed, the insoluble salt is being formed. So we have Na2SO4 aqueous solution, it is soluble, it is aqueous solution, and barium chloride, again soluble salt, aqueous solution, right? When they react, we have barium sulfate precipitates, right? It is like solid, it precipitates out, PPTs, white color PPTs, plus NaC. So precipitates means formation of an insoluble salt which settle down, precipitates, right? So most of you gave the right answer. Well done, guys. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 12. Yes. Read the table below that summarizes the observation of test conducting on substances A, B, and C. Okay, substance A using dilute HCl CO2 is evolved. Using flame test burns with a dazzling white flame. Eating brown fumes. So what can be A, B, and C? Quickly. Identify A, B, and C. Okay. Done, 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 done. Yes, guys, of course. So calcium carbonate, when you add acid, CO2 gas is evolved, right? Next is, of course, magnesium ribbon. When burns, it burns with a white dazzling flame. Very important class 10 CBSE. It is clearly written, mentioned in many questions. Ribbon, magnesium ribbon burns with a white dazzling flame. Okay, guys. Next is lead nitrate. When lead nitrate is heated, lead oxide along with NO2 and O2 is formed. So NO2, brown color, nitrogen dioxide is brown color gas. Brown fumes you will get on heating lead nitrate. Very important. You should also know which gas is released on decomposition of which substance. Well done, guys. So let's see the leaderboard. It's time to have a look at the leaderboard, guys. Okay, again, Muhaddis is leading, followed by Dhritiman, Manika, Nurag, Ramesh, Avika, Divyanshu, Arush, Ananya, Akanksha. Now, so many another names on the leaderboard. Well done. You can see, guys, with every question, the leaderboard is changing. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Today's 13th question. चलो जल्दी से बताते हैं. Okay, of course, जयदेव. जल्दी से. Indicators, PQRST. Color changes with different indicators. Phenolphthalein colorless to dash. Orange to red. Which indicator? Litmus paper R to S. Turmeric yellow to. Just fill in the blanks, guys, quickly. Indicators, very important part. Indicator is very, very important for the exam, guys. Acid in acidic medium, what is the color change? So when acids are added to different indicators, so phenolphthalein, when acid is added, colorless. In basic medium, it is pink, right? Phenolphthalein is colorless. Q, orange to red. What is it? Methyl orange, orange to red, acidic medium. Okay, litmus paper, litmus paper. What is the color change you can see in litmus paper, guys? When acid is added, quickly, quickly. Blue to red, blue to red. Yes. And of course, turmeric, turmeric in acidic medium, guys. It is yellow basic, it is reddish brown. So you should know what color different indicators shows in acidic and basic medium. Most of you gave the right answer, but C is also given by many of you. So just take care, guys. You should know indicator, which color it gives in which medium, right? Very important. Next question. Let's have a look. Okay, the IUPAC name of this molecule, organic molecule, you can see here, identify which functional group is there, identify the functional group and IUPAC name. Organic chemistry, carbons compound, very important. Everyone should do carbons compound before their NSEJS and SEHS exam. Quickly, guys, what is the name of this compound? You can see the formula right in front of you. A beautiful, let me give you the hint, fruity smelling compound. Fruits like smell. It is very tempting smell. So indeed, it is ester. It is ester, guys. And how do we name ester? Please, if you missed my organic videos on the channel in our batch, please see that before your NSEJS exam, right? So guys, this 2 carbon, after oxygen 2 carbon, so I will write it as ethyl. And then I will name here 1, 2, 3. So prop, ethyl propanoate. This is how we name are esters, fruity smelling compounds. So it is ethyl propanoate. How esters are being formed? By esterification. Your carboxylic acid reacts with alcohol in the presence of acid to form esters, fruity smelling compound. And last year NSEJS question came from ester, a good question from esterification. So class 10 reactions, they are supremely important, guys. Yes. Let's move on to the next question, guys. Next question, guys. Which of the following hydrocarbons undergo substitution reaction? C2H2, C2H6, C2H4, C3H6. So hydrocarbons are given which will undergo substitution reaction. For example, hydrogen is being replaced by some other element, right? Substitution means one atom replaces the other. Quick, guys. Substitution reaction. Yes, guys. Please see and can you let me know the answer? What is the answer, guys? What is the answer? What is the answer, guys? Yes. So C2H2. What is C2H2? The general formula. So generally CnH2n plus 2 alkanes. The alkanes show substitution reaction. The alkane shows substitution reaction, right? So the journal formula for alkane is CnH2n. That means C2H6 is an alkane. CnH2n is alkene. This is also alkene, CnH2n minus 2 is alkyne. So this is alkyne, alkene and alkene. So substitution reaction, when hydrogen is being replaced by some other atom, be it halogen or some other atom, that is substitution. The favorite reaction of alkenes, the saturated hydrocarbon. Whereas your unsaturated hydrocarbons like alkene or alkyne, they undergo addition reactions quickly. So let's see the result. Okay, so of course, most of you gave the right answer. Let's move on to the next question. 16th of today's week quiz. Which of the following hydrocarbon does not decolorize bromine water? Bromine water is reddish brown in color. So which hydrocarbon does not decolorize bromine water? Yes, quickly guys, bromine water test. Bromine water test, very important. Bromine water test. Okay, okay. So guys, bromine water test is done to check the unsaturation. If your organic molecule has double or triple bond and you add bromine water to it, bromine water is reddish brown liquid, right? And if you add that bromine water, it decolorizes because there is unsaturation in the organic molecule. There is a double or triple bond and your bromine water gets added to it, addition reaction. Let me show you. For example, you have ethene. What is ethene? CH2 double bond CH2. Now you add bromine water to it, right? Bromine is reddish color, reddish brown liquid room temperature. So now this double bond gets converted to single bond by the addition of bromine. So bromine gets added to this, right? Yes, guys. So there is the addition reaction, the favorite reaction for unsaturated hydrocarbons. So they all are unsaturated hydrocarbon. This is alkene, this is alkyne, this is alkene journal formula, right? But this is alkene following the journal formula CnH2n plus 2. So it cannot give the addition reaction. It cannot decolorize bromine water, right? So unsaturation, to check the unsaturation in organic molecule, we do bromine water test. So let's have a look at the leaderboard after this question. Quickly, how you guys are performing. Let's have a look. Okay, Muhadis still leading. Good going, Muhadis, followed by Dhritiman, Manika, Akanksha, Avika, Anurag, Divyanshu, Ananya, Ramesh, and Arush. Well done, guys. Let's move on to the next question now. The organic compound with formula C4 it is, guys. Please make it correct, guys. It is C4. It is C4H8O. It is C4H8O. C4H8O is the formula, guys. Please correct it. It is C4, not C3. It is C4H8O. Please keep in mind C4H8O. It is typed wrongly here. It is C4H8O. I'm telling you C4H8O. C4H8O. It's not C3. It's C4H8O. Can be aldehyde, acid, unsaturated alcohol, alkene. Guys, so C3, in place of C3, I said it is C4H8O. It can be aldehyde or ketone, you can say, guys. See, this can be. It is ketone, you can form aldehyde. CH3, C, CH2, CH3. 4 carbon, 8 hydrogens and O. Right? I've told you it can be aldehyde or ketone. The same journal formula. CnH2NO, right? Yes, aldehyde or ketone have the same journal formula. Okay. Interesting question, guys. You should make it correct. Next question, question number 18, right in front of you, guys. Let's have a quick green color coating of copper is, you see the Statue of Liberty, it gets its green color, right? So the Statue of Liberty becoming green. Very important phenomena happening here. Very important, guys. What is the reason for that green color on copper? Of course, corrosion happen. The copper gets corroded, but that green layer is what? Yes, SG Electron. No, you should leave it now. SG Electron, just leave it. Whatever you have done, just leave it. And बच्चों बहुत सारे, किसी का ऑर्गेनिक वीक है, किसी का केमिकल बॉन्डिंग वीक है, किसी का कोई चैप्टर, नाउ दिस इज नॉट द टाइम टू कवर द वीक टॉपिक्स. जो किया है, जो बाकी सब किया है, जो अच्छा वेटेज रखते हो उस पे फोकस करो, पीवाईक्यूज करो, मॉक टेस्ट दो, क्वेश्चन सॉल्विंग पे ध्यान दो, राइट. दिस इज नॉट द राइट टाइम टू कवर अप एनी ऑफ द वीक टॉपिक. स्ट्रेंथ को और स्ट्रॉन्ग करो. ओके गाइस, द ग्रीन कलर करोजन. बच्चों करोजन, ओहो व्हाट हैपेंस विद द लीडर बोर्ड. So corrosion, basic copper carbonate, that is the reason of the corrosion, right? So your copper gets corroded, forming a green layer of basic copper carbonate, that means copper hydroxide plus copper carbonate. Yo guys, perfect. Which both options are correct? There is a calcium, there is a copper. There is a copper, there is a calcium. In B option only, both are copper hydroxide and copper carbonate. Right? Please be careful. See carefully whether it is calcium or copper, Cu or Ca. There's a lot of difference, guys. Check again, Ansh. Let's move on to the second last question of today's week quiz. What is happening? Oh, why it is? What's wrong here? Now the 19th question, second last question of today's week quiz, right in front of you. Which of the following has metallic as well as non-metallic character? Metalloid. Quickly figure out the metalloid, guys. Options are arsenic, antimony, lead. Arsenic, antimony, lead, metallic as well as non-metallic behavior. Arsenic, antimony and lead. Time is up. So, okay. So, guys, which can show metallic as well as non-metallic? Arsenic and antimony. Yes, metallic as well as non-metallic behavior. Okay, let's move on to the next question. The last question, and let's see who will win the today's quiz and who all will be on the leaderboard. Okay, guys, what does that mean? Produce ringing sound, can be drawn into wires, can be beaten into sheet, can withstand the longitudinal pull. So options are tensile strength, brittleness, sonority, malleability, ductility. Which words explain the meaning of column 1? Produces ringy sound means what? Can be drawn into wire means? Yes, quick, super easy, the basic fundamental question from metal and non-metals. Yes, not all, Ansh, not all. Okay, time is up. So produces ringing sound means sonorous, sonority. Can be drawn into wires means ductile. It can be drawn into wires. Can be beaten into thin sheets means malleable, malleability. Can withstand the longitudinal pull, right? Khinchav, that is tensile strength. All are the properties of your very own metals, right, guys? So answer indeed is D donkey, given correctly by most of you. Well done, guys. So I hope you have analyzed how your class 10th topics are, the basic fundamentals are. If any question from class 10th particularly, the same level is asked in your NSEJS or SEHSS exam, whether you are able to solve it. So guys, just analyze today's week quiz and just revise whatever you are weak in if you have already covered it, right, guys? These are class 10th topics, and I am like, my intention is not to demotivate you or डराने का कोई मेरा ऑब्जेक्टिव नहीं है by week quiz. It is just to give you an indicator, to show you a mirror, to make you analyze कि अगर ऐसा क्वेश्चन 9-10 लेवल के क्वेश्चंस आर बीइंग आस्क्ड, जो कि डेफिनेटली आने वाले हैं कुछ तो in your exam, whether you'll be able to solve or not, right? Many times it happens with many kids कि वो 11-12 के टॉपिक करते करते क्लास 9-10 के बेसिक फंडामेंटल को नहीं करते हैं, right? Okay, done. Yes, of course. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, so let's next question is leaderboard. Oh my god, last few questions changed the winner for today's session, guys. Muhadis have been performing really good, have been like on the top, right? Number one in all the leaderboards we have seen in the entire session. But last ke 4 questions, second rank Muhadis and Dhritiman, well done. You are the king of today's chemistry week quiz. So Dhritiman, well done. Kudos to you. And of course, Muhadis, you really did well. बहुत बढ़िया, वेरी वेल डन. सब बच्चे अपना रैंक लिख दो. आकांक्षा, वेल डन गर्ल, गुड गोइंग. ये सभी लोग अपना रैंक जरूर लिखो. बाद में भी अगर अटेम्प्ट करते हो तो मेक श्योर कमेंट में रैंक जरूर लिखना, राइट? डू राइट योर योर रैंक इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. जल्दी से मेरे को कमेंट सेक्शन में तुम सबके रैंक्स चाहिए क्या आ रहे हैं, ताकि पता चले निधि मैम को 10th क्लास में कौन सा बच्चा कैसा परफॉर्म कर रहा है. एंड ऑल्सो आप प्लीज वीडियो के कमेंट सेक्शन, नॉट इन द चैट बॉक्स, कमेंट सेक्शन में जरूर लिखना कि नेक्स्ट आप कौन से टॉपिक का वीक क्विज चाहते हो. यस, सो फ्रॉम विच टॉपिक, विच चैप्टर यू वांट वीक क्विज इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन. मेक श्योर कि आप अपना रैंक लिखो साथ में कमेंट सेक्शन में वीडियो के, नॉट इन द चैट. एंड ऑल्सो आप ये लिखो कि नेक्स्ट वीक क्विज आपको कौन से टॉपिक का चाहिए केमिस्ट्री का, विच इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर NSEJS एंड SEHSS एग्जाम. राइट गाइज, बाय, टेक केयर, गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल, कीप लर्निंग, कीप ग्रोइंग. एंड एग्जाम बहुत पास आ गया तो डरो मत, डर के आगे जीत है. Keep yourself motivated, guys. आप ऑलरेडी बढ़िया कर रहे हो, स्कूल से बियॉन्ड पढ़ रहे हो, यू आर ऑलरेडी विनर, राइट? जस्ट एंजॉय द प्रोसेस ऑफ दिस एग्जाम प्रिपरेशन एंड फाइनली द D-Day, राइट? बाय, टेक केयर, गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल.